This playthrough is rated E10+.
Ben, the earlier version of malware is now in the cave where I first appeared in the past. Now we have to lure the malware of this time to the corresponding location so that Blukich and Driba can activate their program and merge the two time periods.
That would be the training room in the Plumber headquarters. I shut down the base and sealed it off when things started getting bad. I didn't want malware to find it.
Then, obviously, we will have to come up with a new plan. We cannot allow malware to access the base.
Actually, we have to. Malware wants a morphic generator, and the only one left is exactly where we need him to be.
You cannot be serious. This is very risky.
We're never going to fix this time travel mess unless we take out both malwares. If ever there was a time to take a risk, it's now.
Greetings and salutations, everyone. Vauldemare here with more Part-10 Omniverse.
That's weird. The elevator usually goes directly to the control room. How did we end up in the power core?
I think I know.
Leave it to malware to be fashionably early. Come on. We have to get to the training room as fast as we can.
Woo-wee! You ready to commence fighting, Octagon?
I am indeed, Port.
That was weird. Anyway, I've already said my beginning intro. I was about to wait. Do it again.
Woo-wee! You ready to commence fighting, Octagon?
I am indeed, Port.
I'm not sure what to say about what just happened there. Let's just forget and say that the existence of all mankind rests in the balance that no one ever mentioned this ever again. If you do, you shall die. The Cybermen are better at one thing. What is that? They are better at dying. Wow, I can almost get the Dalek, like, at least Dalek, like, little, thing to go on without any modifier.
I'm still pretty tough on my own.
Actually, if you have a smartphone, there is a Dalek adapter you can get for your phone. I assume it's free, but basically you just actually, do I have a what's it do? Shock squat. Really? Because that one ability of his, so I can just shove people off the edge. Oh, come on. There you go. Goodbye. Oh, come on. There you go. Goodbye. Oh, new monsters. Yes! Thank goodness. Yay! Thank Buddha, we finally have something new. Or Vishnu, or whoever you worship. It's all cool either way.
Perhaps if you took more time aiming.
Yay! Cheapness be your guide. Seriously, that's if you want these fights to go by faster, especially in hero mode, cheap it out with knocking them off the edge. Cheap abilities gonna knock them off the edge. Here we go. Don't prevent from not going. Oh, I died without even paying attention. Well, my see, Rooks, even the AI knows you've got to knock them off. Otherwise, they'll take forever to kill these guys. You could beat them easily any other way, but why not just make it go a little bit faster? Ooh, I almost thought he was going to shove me off there for a second. Or killing them regularly works too.
What is it you once said to me? You'd better run.
Perhaps if you took more time aiming.
Ah, wow, Malware's a creepy guy, isn't he? I wonder who these look like just smaller, thinner robots. I was wondering where these guys were the whole time. Block time!
Yeah, well, I can still kick your butt.
Actually, I'm trying to remember if I killed enough guys with Graviton or Gravimax or whatever. Well, maybe since I'm in an area where I can't push people off, I'll switch to him for a bit and see if... Because I think I did, but I'm going to go ahead and... Because I don't remember every single combat I'm in this game. I mean, seriously. I'm usually drunk after this. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm still the hero.
Yes, you are, Ben. If only it was someone else. Nah, Ben's not a bad hero character. Like I said in a previous episode, I've talked about the annoyance of hyper characters, but Ben's definitely not the worst, especially when he became a teenager. He wasn't as annoying to deal with. He was still smug and had self-satisfaction, but not as as bad. Alright, gotta use grab attack. That's it to adjust that. And get off here. Ooh. Almost missed that. Okay, so I need to switch to...
Everybody stay frosty.
There we go. Simple, easy peasy, Gary teasy. Alright. Now we're the next... I assume this is the Plumber headquarters we're in. Kind of an interesting place. I know in the Ben 10 universe, I believe the Plumbers, like, we met more of them and their different reactions to, like, Ben and other characters. In the first Ben 10, I think you only ran into, like, one Plumber other than your uncle. Or grandpa. Whatever. And I'm not sure in Omniverse. I think you run them all the time because some of your main assistants are plumbers, like those little scientist dudes or whatever that make stuff. Like they're obviously alien plumbers. And I think the guy who made the Matrix is of the same race as those guys too. I guess they're considered the more intelligent of all the races. Maybe. Oh. Time to cheapness off to the win. Yeah. Goodbye. Hey now. No trying to not die there, dude. Goodbye. This is so much fun. Actually, one of my favorite like free times to do is pop in good old like Star Wars, like what's it, Jedi Outcast or whatever. Just use force push and shove stormtroopers off the side with force push or pull. That's just fun to do. I mean, seriously, if you have that game, that's just the funnest thing to do. Wouldn't that be terrible of me to just like disappear? Seriously. You were stuck? Whatever. That's why the best levels in this game are the, well, they would be if they didn't have a shield. They can keep up a bit. Seriously, best levels in the game, because you can just kill guys with the... I don't even think they expected you to do this to their dudes either. They were just like, you know, you'll have to fight them like any old beat 'em up, but they didn't realize how... I'm almost thinking they didn't expect that. I don't know why. I mean, usually good game designers can expect that type of thing, but not all of them. Not that I'm getting everyone with all of my abilities, but, you know. There we go. Get rid of that shield, jeez. There you go. I've said there you go like probably 50 times in the last like 10 minutes. I hope you're not tired of that, folks. Get on. Did Rook just somehow jump on before I was even done?
Get ready for some shock and awe, eh?
Boo 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 doo 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 doo. It's a raining man. I said hallelujah. It's a raining man. It's a raining bad guys all over the floor. I don't know why. Oh my.
You two is about to learn the definition.
I think you're going to learn the definition of gravity and terminal velocity. Did we miss a person? Oh, you. Goodbye. Well, I killed you. Either way, it's all good. It's all good with a bag of cheese fries and chips. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you. I think I cut down like
The closer I get to my objective, the morphic generator.
Okay. Awesome. Apparently he's really close. We've got to get to the morphic generator before he gets to it. Even though he's somehow can go through all the electronics, so wait, what's stopping them from getting there like immediately? Uh-oh. Oh, I can't. Did you just hurt your own dude? Let's see if I can get these guys over the edge. Nah. Probably in this case, it's probably faster just to wail on him. Bam. Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Well, thank you, bro. Yeah, let's keep going. Another little tub. Hopefully it's filled with goodies. Or not, just energy. Cool, even though life pretty much restores itself eventually.
This is gonna get exceedingly
Wait, what's that?
nasty.
Oh, is this like a training course or something? Oh, I guess it must be. Let's just switch to this dude so I can knock you off. Yeah, it looks like it's a training course of some sort, and those are like little alien targets or something. That's the only thing I can think of anyway. Get rid of that shield, you. I wonder if I can knock him off on here. No, there's not enough room for that. Well, nice try. Alright, what's over here? Was another Power Max or a soda? I can't tell. I must have missed a Power Max smoothie in another level because I feel like I should only have like 1 or 2 left to collect. Oh well. Like I said, I'm not that too broken up over not getting it. Because I mean seriously, I'm not going to replay through the game just for that. Although, funny thing, I did that for First Templar, and I have to consider that this is probably better than First Templar just overall. Interesting how my mind works. It, like, just... Then again, Ben 10 really doesn't have like a go through earlier levels easy advantage type like the First Templar game did. Because that you could easily just play like an old level. Like, when I was doing First Templar, I could easily just record like First Templar, wait for it to load like while I was doing my editing program, and then while I was doing my editing program I could go back and replay old levels just to do workouts. Basically just something to do. I was doing it. Ben 10 not so much. 88%, man, we're really close. Probably another level after this and we'll be at the end of the game, I bet. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Is there anything in here? Or if not another level, maybe like a short little like end boss section or something like that. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Alright, anyway. Alright, big dudes. Time to taste my grab fist. Grab a fist! Which has a face only a mother could love. So is it a rock? Okay, I thought it was a rock thing with like electronic teeth or something. I don't know why I thought that, but... Alright, up to the next level. We're back to forearms again. Ooh. I don't like random little like flamethrower stuff here on my in my little game here. That a little tub. Is that a code on? Oh no, more energy. Awesome. We don't even need that. Even on my hero mode, I don't need that. Eh, whatever. I can't complain. Well, I will, but I shouldn't complain. That's the key issue here. Think about it. Alright, any little... Nope, nothing to drop off here. Sorry. Oh. Let's go up this way then. Don't want to get smacked by some fires. Okay, how is Rook going so slow? It's not like I'm going that fast. I'm just going consistently. He's like, I can't go consistently. I'm just a programmed AI. I'm supposed to be programmed with the general player in mind. Oh, I destroyed the little cat. Wouldn't it be funny if there was like an achievement for like never hitting any of the... I almost was thinking that those are pedestrian, like oh, what's the word? Just pedestrian like marks, you know, and shooting. Like if you go to a police academy and they have a like shooting ranges to test and see like your accuracy, and well, they'll have like criminals, which are obviously coded, and then they'll have you know, civilians, people you shouldn't kill, and then they test you to see how well you can like depict like shooting like criminals as well as to civilians, so you know when to shoot, when not to shoot, not just shoot at every target. Although they do have demonstrations for shooting at all targets, but that's the shooting range itself, which is a bit different. I do decently in the games, but I doubt I do that well in a actual police academy setting. But then again, I've heard the army like now uses a lot of electronic programming for training of its soldiers. Or at least the higher end ones, if not like the general private function. That's just what I've heard. I've heard they've like invested a lot of time into certain game companies to make like training programs for them.
It do not get no better than
Back to cheapness, are we? Oh, come on. And I was out of juice too. Come on, fall off. Fall off. You know you want to. Come on. Come on. Come on. Fall up.
Get ready for some chalk and oil.
Fine, we'll knock you off painfully. Fine.
He'll believe that's gonna leave a mark.
No. Fall off. I killed you before you fell off. 2 + 2 equals good.
Yeah, buddy.
Uh-oh. Slow down. Wow. I didn't think modern games still had frame rate issues. That's kind of surprising. Not that games can't have frame rate issues, it's just I always expect them to be perfect nowadays, but really that's not true. Is that a... Oh, last coat? It's gotta be the last coating. Coated crystal? Yeah, that's what I thought. So we've maxed out the codon crystals. The only thing we've missed is all the power maxes. I must have just missed one. I think that's all I'm missing is just one. It's... Don't you hate that? Like in a game, like if you're actively trying to collect everything in a game, you miss one, and you don't know where you missed it at. So you have to like search the whole game for maybe that one you missed. That's why I don't like to do a lot of collecting, especially if you just do it over time without really trying, and then you miss that one, and even if you weren't trying to collect it, you still get frustrated over the fact that you almost had found everything. That happened to me in what's another game I just finished where I missed like one? Oh, BioShock Infinite. I found like all of the like little note things. Oh, I forgot what they're called. The little tapes, cassettes, except one. And I think I know where it was, but still.
Soon you will have nowhere to hide.
Quit talking, malware. No one wants to hear you talk. Anyway, that it didn't ruin my experience with the game. It definitely annoyed me extensively when I found out I'd missed one. Luckily, if I ever do replay through the game, I know where it is, but I'll replay through it if I want to, just for fun. I don't want to replay through it just for that, otherwise it ruins the moment. Okay, so I didn't get Gravitax killing streak. I thought so.
Don't underestimate.
I think that should be it. I think I'm done with all the characters in the game. Let me double check really quick. Yeah, I think that's it. That's
Behavior will not be tolerated.
I'm good with all the characters in the game. Well, all the beat functions. Like I said, the only ones I'm missing now are like beating the game on hero mode and I think like going through a whole level without dying or resetting. I think that means not getting knocked out to regular human form as well as not getting beat, I think. Okay, seriously, die. Oh, well, maybe if I wasn't Ben, I'd probably kill you. There you go. I'm going to destroy that too, just because I can. Gotta be getting closer to the end.
Go bigger, go on. You ready to put a hurt?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been forearms. Let's go and do that. Yeah. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Creates rocks with this special attack. Okay, nice. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was trying to see if I can get behind this, but I can't. The game's like, nope, sorry. Whoop! That was awesome. What are you expecting, kid? I was waiting for something amazing to happen, I guess.
Man, this is way better than being Repo Man. Ain't it, Octagon?
You said it, boy.
Sorry, it's hard to make those guys all unique when they basically look the same every time they appear in the game. Seriously. Oh well, whatever. Just another little annoyance by your friends over at Vauldemare Gamefly Rental Extraordinaire. Switch. Block it up. Block it up. Alright, now we gotta get through this door if we need.
No waiting.
Alright, we need a cannon bolt. Why is it called cannon bolt again? I don't know. Alright, before we gotta do this before Rook says I gotta do it. That would be annoying. Okay, I can. Oh, wait, what? Okay, so I have to, because each of these has like a different like instruction manual for like how they work. Okay. Is it going to be one of those types of things? Where I can only like press it once? There you go. Oh, good. We're done. Nice. I'll go with that. I'll buy that for $1.
Is you thinking what I'm thinking?
If you're thinking of what I'd say the answer would
Alright. I'm getting tired for some reason. It is pretty late from where I'm recording this at. Hopefully I'm almost done with this game. It'll be nice to have its run come to an end. Usually most cartoon games are like that for me. Or, sorry, games based off movies. Because very few of them ever truly go, oh man, that was a very enjoyable experience. I think I've had this conversation before. And that was like Spider-Man and like Lord of the Rings were like one of the few movie games. So I was like, hey, that was not a bad experience. I enjoyed that thoroughly. Yay, verily. Hey, stop shooting me with lasers. I was talking to the camera. I was talking to the people. You ruined it. Ooh, nice. That guy was not having a good day when he came up against forearms. Him and his forearms. Not a good day, especially for bears. I'm a fan of killing bears. Mainly because Stephen Colbert doesn't like bears. I'm a fan of Stephen Colbert. I have no idea what I'm talking about right now. I'm just trying to find something to say while... I was about to say, what was that? Was that some type of weird thing? Ow. Ben 10 is all over the place. Actually, you know what made this better? Oh. Okay, after suffering that humiliating defeat again, we're back. After I killed those guys. Well, I finished killing them off screen. So let's switch to Wild Nut because we need to sniff our way to freedom, I guess. Why? I don't know. I mean, seriously, some of these parts don't make sense. Like, why do I need to, like, be Wild Nut here? I mean, is there something I'm missing? I mean, the show's going in here. Is there, like, a maze coming up I have to go through? Well, anyway, let's finish these guys off, and we'll figure that out, I guess. Just use the same combos on the one-trick pony. Trying to use dominant strategy. Is that it? Okay, anyway. Well, what was the point of that? There's like nowhere else to go. Maybe there's a switch somewhere we're missing? Let's see if there's any... No, nothing else. It's just that, so... Oh, okay. Stop doing that. Because we know where we need to go. We need to go through that door over here. Is that just there so, like, if we get confused? I guess so. That's... I mean, I guess that's fine. It's just... Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's say where is it, but... Okay, I guess we're gonna fight monsters in here, I assume. Why? Because there's like a cat right there. looked at me with his whiskers. You knew he was going to attack me. Well, you knew, folks. You knew. You just sat there. You said, he'll be fine. He's not going to see that cat. That little Sylvester's not going to do him any harm. Well, let me show you. Cats are like the bane of everyone's existence, let me tell you. They're the most popular thing on YouTube. You want me to have popular videos? I'll show you a cat. You don't want me to have good content? I'll show you someone else. Because I don't have that. But if you want to show an awkward guy talking about his somewhat okay games while he plays them in terms of either fun or frustration and talks about random crap every other second, well then you watch me. Man, I wish there was a grab option so you could like... As far as I know there isn't. I haven't had any function for that to occur. Die already. Oh jeez, die already, will you?
It's just too easy.
Alright, oh, there we go. Right. Do I still need to switch to the beast dude? Wait, I thought I had a... There we go. Do I need to... Actually, do I need to do this anymore? Okay, I don't have to do it anymore. For some reason, it was there, and then it wasn't there anymore. Yep, that's what I thought. What the? What the? You tricked me! Summoning dudes to attack. Oh, how dare you!
Defeat is inevitable.
Take a rock!
Sometimes they can learn their own.
There I was, hurled up in this quarry, and Batman came around. What'd you do? I threw a rock at him! It was a really big rock. Alright, now where do we go? Oh, is that where I'm supposed to go? Oh, well, alright. Guess I'll switch to mud, and... Like I said, I don't see the point in this, I really don't, but... Maybe it's so I don't get confused? I mean, this place does look very similar to each other part, just like every other level. Alright, let's switch up again. Oh, what killed me? Someone must have done like a ton of damage in like one smack to do that to me. We're not doing anything with that. Haven't done heat blast in a while actually. Nice. It's a bit of your typical blast. Ball, flamethrower, and little small fireball. I wonder if they actually got Steve Bloom to do Heat Blast voice in the game. Sounds like him, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Alright. Alright. You stand on that rock and I'll press the... press it to switch! It doesn't show a specific way of going.
Who's ready for a beatdown?
Alright then. This place is starting to get kind of samey. Oh wow! That did a lot of damage. Eesh. All three blasted me with a laser and I was like, derp, dead. Nah, that doesn't... I mean, I didn't get a good sound, but that doesn't sound like Steve Bloom. I don't think they got him for this, which is weird. He usually does tons of random voices. Or voice acting work. I mean, you hear him in almost anything, right? So, I mean, why not? A check's a check, right? People want to... Maybe it is him, and I'm just not hearing it correctly today. Ooh, I better be careful. This guy's with lasers hurt. I don't... as opposed to what? What else hurts more than men with lasers? Even though, realistically, we don't have lasers yet. I mean, we do, but not the kind that, like, zaps and actually hurts. That can actually hurt people. That's just pure sci-fi right there. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that platform anymore. Oh, excuse me, sorry. But there's no point to it. I mean, seriously, it's not... There's only so many places you can go. Yeah, step on that rook. I mean, maybe I missed a switch to get like a Power Max
You
smoothie.
have battled impressively against my underlings, but soon you will have to face me.
Isn't the whole point is that you don't want to face me because you're a leader, minion, or a leader type of character? Oh well. Maybe he relishes the fact that he'll have to fight us at some point. Because Ben 10 is the ultimate villain. I wonder if villains find themselves kind of pathetic that like they're having grudges over like either a 10 or like 17-year-old kid. You punched me once. What the heck? He punched me once and I died. What does like 2 life bars of damage? Okay, I'm probably not gonna cut that part just because I didn't really get that far into it before I died, but still, 1 punch killed me. That's crazy. I mean, in my human form it did. Well, it is hero mode. I guess I can't say I'm surprised, but that's, I don't know. It's a weird expectation, especially when the hard mode isn't actually hard. It always doesn't feel like that. And then it does once in a while it'll do that one thing. Where like, maybe it actually is hard. Alright. Step on these, go up to the next 4. Hopefully we're pretty close. Walking around, la 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 la. Come on. Finish it already. Come on. I want you to win already. Right to the face, that kills anyone in 1 hit. Forewarned is forearmed. Did you say something about being forewarned? While forearmed or something? If you did, that was bad. Alright, let's switch back up. On to on. Bam. Rock Central. This is Brock from Pokemon. It's a fantastic occurrence. And the elevator doesn't go up all the way, so how does that work for regular plumbers who don't actually have the ability to do that? I'm just saying that doesn't make sense. Like some of these, or we are going on like a sidetrack way, aren't we? Because we're not actually going through the right way. I think the game actually sort of explained that, actually. Well, I don't think it actually explained it per se. It just mentioned something that's like, oh, by the way, you could add these 2 points together and get the answer to your question. Man, this section's longer. I thought I'd already be at the boss by now. I guess they wanted to let the last level of the game to go off with a bang or something. Get ready for a big surprise! Well, that takes everyone out. I think those rocks actually hurt everyone. That's kind of cool, actually. Yeah, let's just keep spamming this. Apparently it works. I mean, seriously, it works. It's hitting everyone. It's probably not doing a ton of damage, but it's hurting everyone. Ow. Yeah, I gotta be careful as regular Ben. I guess on this mode, it can almost kill you in like 1 shot. Especially with that me earlier when I didn't even realize what happened. Down you go. Alright. And what's in here? More health, I assume? Oh. It would have been the last Power Max if I had found all of them. Unfortunately, I missed one. Oh well. I feel sad for myself, but I understand.
Look out, y'all! We is adequately trained.
I assume malware was going to say something, but I don't hear it. Actually, maybe he did. I can't hear him. The in-game voices are, or the in-game action is too loud for him to actually make any noises that I can hear. I kind of wish this game had, well, it does have subtitles, but it doesn't have subtitles for the small stuff here, which really isn't that important, given the case of things, but... There you go, Gabriel.
This is only a minor setback.
Press buttons, press buttons, press buttons and buttons. We're in the bow well. We're in the tin base. We're in the plumber's base. We are taking malware down. I didn't realize he was that big of a villain in Ben 10 that we've got to dedicate a whole game to him. And that guy with this, the mutt we don't even know anything about. I hate to think that maybe this game is a tie-in to the series. At least explanations of some sort. I hope not. Because that's kind of annoying. It should be its own game and own story in its own right. I'm probably being too crass at the game. Any other secrets? Anything else? Nope. Just checking. Don't get mad at me. I'm trying to find that last Power Max smoothie just in case if I missed it. You never know. Although I've pretty much checked everywhere. I don't see how I missed it. But then again, I've done that in games before where I thought it was clearly obvious. I'd check somewhere and then I'd go back through a place and it'd be like right to the left of me or something like that. I don't know if I have a good example in a recorded playthrough. Oh no, actually First Templar had a few moments like that where I missed it like 2 or 3 chests like that when I was trying to find everything. I don't know, I guess maybe I'm not as observant as I thought I was, if that's the case, if that happens every single time I play a game. Best move ever. Actually, I don't know what the best move in this game is. There's really not a dominant move that that really says, I've got to use you every other second. Although the moves that will stun people, like the dog's ability to scream or that fast guy's ability to spin you aren't too bad either. But in the end, they all do about the same amount of damage, except for your base form, Ben 10 himself. Because we all know humans are terrible in any fantasy or reality. Even though we're always done as the hero, regular humans suck. And that's a fact. The more you know. I hope we're near the end. This is taking forever. I mean, I've done it multiple times before, but I hate posting like 40-minute videos to YouTube. I don't know, it just seems like too much. I guess I could have cut them, but I feel like...
Sorry. I should...
If I cut them or split them into 2, but I almost feel like it's better just to have the whole experience at once than splitting them off into multiple ones. I don't know. Maybe that's the silly person in me. Now, let's switch it out for a bit. I'm kind of tired of playing this. Forearms, at least right now. Change it up a bit. Anyway, I don't know. Then again, if I hate it, why don't I just split it up, right? So there's no reason for me to complain. I guess I'm just a complainer at heart. Alright, cannon bolt. Woo. Open that switch there, boy. You got a job to do. Huh, I didn't see that. I really did not see that. What is wrong with me? I'm trying to see who has double jump. I don't think it matters. Actually, let's find out. It doesn't matter now, right? I've already died once. It does matter. Okay. We get a person that can do double jump. I think these light guys can, if I remember. Yeah, there we go. Was that enough? Awesome. Now I need to turn into blocks. Get past this part. Hey now. There you go. And flip. I flip it as switch. Alright, we gotta be there now.
Here goes nothing.
Fools! You have led me exactly where I wanted to be. Soon my victory will be complete.
We'll see about that.
Whew, Plumb Crazy. Alright. We found ourselves at the end of the Plumb Crazy level, which is the next to last. So, in the final episode of Ben 10 Omniverse, young Ben and old Ben 10 will fight their specific malwares and try to get them to absorb each other, and that way we will fix the time rift and everything will go back to normal, just like in all time realities. Oh well. Well, I'll see you on the next part. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.